Chuck Mahar from Mahar's Vintage Guitars here, and we're at long last launching the gear that I picked up at the Dallas International Guitar Show last month. You've seen other people in the business, you know, a bunch of my friends who are dealers launch their stuff right away. I'm a little different in more ways than one, I suppose, but one way I'm different is I don't want to show this stuff to you until we go through it. And we have now, and so we know exactly what we've got here. We'll start with these amps, which end up crossing my bench and maybe getting a little help from my buddy Pat too, if needed. But I never want to put an amp up for sale until it's ready to go. And so now they are. So we're going to kick off this collection on the website, all as one group, and thought we'd walk you through them all. And we have some demo videos of some individual pieces as well. What we started off with here is right in the middle, the kind of the crowning piece, or one of them. You'll see up top here this Tremolux piggyback. It's a 1963 Tremolux 6G9B, near mint, white Tolex. It's in amazing condition. I did go through it because it did need filter caps, a bypass cap, or bypass caps, and the bias cap. Put a new grounded power cable on it, and was able to let the rest ride. Everything's running great. It's got the original transformers, original Oxford speakers are pristine in the back of that cabinet. Could have been the first one to open it, not really sure, but it kind of felt like it. And interestingly, it has the original cover for the head, but not one for the cabinet. I'm not sure what happened there, but a really mint covered head cover. It must have had the cabinet cover somewhere. The cabinet's in beautiful shape, but anyway. Beautiful piece that just sounds outstanding. And then we can move on to the 62 Brown Princeton. It's a 62 6G2 circuit. This one crossed the bench as well. Filter caps were replaced. Power cable moved to a 3-prong. It's got the original transformers and the original Oxford speaker. It's in killer shape too and just sounds fantastic. This is one of my favorite little amps. These Brown Princetons are they aren't a secret, but they kind of are. You should try one out. We've got the Tweed Princeton next to it, 58 Princeton 5F2A. It's got the original Oxford speaker, original transformers. Filter caps have been replaced, power cable replaced, and no other repairs or modifications, and it's in really nice cosmetic shape too. It's got a changed handle. It's pretty standard. Really nice, clean, pretty clean control plate. It's a good looking amp and it runs great. This is a killer piece. 64 pre-CBS deluxe reverb, AB763. I tried to tread as lightly on this one. It was all original when it came in. I did replace all the electrolytic caps, however, because they desperately needed it. So filter caps, bypass caps, are all rehoused in their original Astron cardboard tubes, so it looks authentic in there. I did put a new power cable. It's got the original Oxford 12-inch speaker, original transformers, original foot switch, and this really rare and very cool original white Victoria Luggage Company cover. This thing's a beast. Sounds fantastic. That one's going to move quick. On the other side, got a Tweed Pro. It's a 5D5 1954 circuit. A lot of these wide panel Tweed amps have octal preamp tubes, which have a tone and they have a following, but the 8-pin, the 12AX7 preamp tubes are really the best, tone in these amps, and a little more reliable. The octal tubes tend to be microphonic, a little funky. If you're not looking for that tone and you don't have to fight those octal preamp tubes, you might be better off. So this one is kind of a transitional model. We did have to go through this one a whole bunch. Someone had done some work in this amp prior to its arrival here, and I think they were confused about its transition nature, the way it kind of crosses over from the 5C5 to the 5D5. They kind of combined features of both circuits, and it was not pretty. They had also changed to a different power transformer, unfortunately. One that works well with the amp, but did require some change to the chassis. That power transformer remains, and the output transformer is original. And it's been rewired correctly for the circuit that it is, despite the prior mistakes by whomever touched it before. It runs killer, sounds fantastic. Filter caps are replaced, power cable upgraded, handle is a replacement, and no changes to the cabinet, the grill, the tweed, and it's got the original Jensen P15N speaker, and it has been reconed. That's a player amp, and you're going to hear that one. It's in the demos series that we ran of this stuff, and it sounds killer. But it's got some issues. So that's the amps that we got from the show. Pretty cool lineup, all Fender stuff, which doesn't hurt. And you'll see some demos of a couple in particular. And then we'll probably run some demos in the future of the others if they don't fly out of here real quick. We'll move on to the guitars next and check those out. These are the electric guitars we got at the Dallas Vintage Guitar Show. They've all been gone through, set up, restrung, cleaned up, verified, all the specs checked out, and they're ready to launch. So going through them from my left to the right, we've got a Gretsch White Falcon. It's a G6136DS for Dynasonic, a 2009 Gretsch Japanese built guitar. Excellent condition, all original. It looks virtually unplayed. It's got the original case, also in excellent condition, all the paperwork that came with it. Just a killer guitar. And if you're not into white, we've got its twin in black. Same model, but from 2013. Again, killer low action, all original, no issues, no changes, no repairs. Original case with the paperwork and all the good stuff with it. And if those are too new for you, well, we've got a 77 Gretsch White Falcon, a 7593 model, single cutaway, non-stereo, which is super cool. Very usable, incredibly playable guitar. All original, in great shape. You can see the original hang tag hanging off of it. It's got the original case as well. Someone painted the top white, I guess, to denote the White Falcon. That's a beautiful piece. Really drew some eyeballs at the show. I was surprised it made it home, frankly. Next, this didn't come from the show, but I got it recently, and I had to show it. An actual real 57 Les Paul TV model, Junior. It's in near mint condition, no changes, no issues. Absolutely stunning guitar with a fantastic rosewood fretboard. It's like the guitar dreams are made out of. Everybody here is just dying over this thing. It's killing us. It's got a 70s Gibson hard case, which is good because it probably came in an alligator chipboard case that nobody can really use for anything. But just an absolutely stunning piece. Then we've got a 2007 Gibson Les Paul Murphy Age. This is a pre-Murphy Lab Murphy Age guitar, custom art and historic 59 reissue, all original with the Gibson original case, the certificate of authenticity, all the hang tags, all the good stuff. Killer piece. And then to round it out, a 1969 Fender Stratocaster. It has a refret, which actually kills. It's a great sounding late 60s example. We tend to like pre-65 Strats for their tone here, but this one's been another knockout in the shop. Really fun to play. That one's got the original case, no changes but the refret. And they'll be launching very soon on the website. This is your teaser. The acoustic guitars from the Dallas show were few, but we did pretty well. Start with a 75 Gibson Hummingbird in Cherry Sunburst. All original. It's got one repaired top crack. And it comes with the original hardshell case. Better guitar than you might think, and affordable as well. Tough to decide which one of the next two I like the most. In the middle, we've got a 1948 Martin 017. They made just a hair under 500 of these in 48. It's a beautiful piece in all original condition, just honest wear, no cracks, and it's just, yeah, it's just in beautiful shape. Things are all banger. We did a demo video of that one, so you get a chance to hear how that one sounds. And then we've got a 1960 Gibson Country Western. This piece really stands out in that it's in remarkably clean condition, but it also comes with the original chipboard case that's in fabulous shape. It's got the original purchase receipt. It's got the original pack of Gibson strings in the case. It has a letter from the original dealer to the first owner. They brought it to his place of work, his health clinic that he ran, and dropped it off for him to check out, and left a letter, a typewritten letter saying, if you don't like it, we can find you something else, yada yada. Really, really cool piece of provenance I have in that case. It's got the original purchase receipt as well, and then it has the original price tag from the case, which was $13.50 back in the day, and it appears that they give him a deal on that, mentioned in the letter. And then there's this paper in the case too that, if to the untrained eye, just looked like some old packing paper, but it actually is Gibson. It's paper Gibson used, and I've seen it in the back of amplifiers and in some guitar cases. There's this particular type of packing paper still remains in the case. A real cool time capsule, and just a killer sounding guitar. A lot of these old guitars that didn't get played, they don't always sound as good as they can, but this one sounds fantastic. The demo may or may not really translate. You know, that's to be determined, but this is a fabulous guitar, and I'm sure it's not going to last long. These country westerns have been really hot lately. So we're going to do this after every show. We hope you enjoy the run through of all the gear, the demo videos. We're like I said, we're not just kicking this stuff off like, hey, we just got back from the show, here's a bunch of stuff. Like, we're going to do it like we always do. We're going to go through everything, make sure everything is right. And if it's not, just tell people and price it accordingly. And that's just kind of the way I have to do things here. It's just part of the way we do business. So a little bit of a delayed reaction. The show is in May, and here it is almost June, and we're launching these guitars off. But I think we're doing it right, and I think you're going to love them. Thanks for checking out the video, and make sure you come check out the website when we kick this all off.